I am back on the farm. Harvest is done. So I ended up with about, I think, 410,000 liters of sorghum. So before I go do the FSN plowing, I am going to top off my pigs. I am going to try something new, however, in that I am going to try to use this equipment instead of pulling out the crampy and taking 4 trips. I'm going to try to do this with 2. So I need sorghum. Oops, I need to set my limit first. So I need 9332 of that. And then I need 4,446 of grain. Oh, well, obviously, this is not doing what I wanted. So, hold on. So, let's see. I need to empty this, because I don't want all that. Alright, so in this case, I will make this 4446. Guess I gotta wait until it gets a little more empty. There we go. Alright. So now I need wheat. Alright, and 9332 of sorghum. So that is the benefit we're gonna get here. So, since I have the pull-through, what I'm hoping is I can just do that. Now again, this is obviously a longer configuration than the crampy, so this can be a big disaster. But if it isn't, I think this will save even more time. Let's see. Yep, so this is my spot. So we'll see what we do. It's just, I think the challenge may be that I'm not sure I can do this. Because basically at one point I was, so let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's letting me do this. Now, whoops, oh, well, hold on. It's just a little earlier. So I can dump that there. Nice. I can't really see. But the question becomes, now let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work on the back. I'll try. Well, let's see. Nope. Doesn't look like I'm getting what I wanted. So let me back up, because, I mean, I know there is a way I can do it, and it might still be worth it. So if I instead just go this way. There we go. Because I know just straight through I can hit the trigger. It's just I don't have a path here to get back there, but what I may be able to do, let's see, because I'm trying to find a way. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not really a path through there. But let's see. So worst case, I can go around. But I'm going to try this. I think the problem is the angle potentially is going to be a mess. Yeah, because it's going to hit the tree. I'm just not sure that this is worth it, because obviously I couldn't make the turn without doing some other things. Alright, so I guess I'll go get this, because now, unfortunately, I do have to go through and get the potatoes as well. Did I? Alright, I was worried I cut too far. Alright, so now I need 3773. Well, actually, yeah, let me change to the... Alright. 3773. And this will be of soybeans. And then I'm going to need 934 of potatoes. 934. Alright. Because the other thing that's nice about this is doing it this way, it just lets me get this done in 2 trips. Now, the challenge will certainly be if I'm trying to do this. I don't know that I came through here. Well, I wouldn't have. Oh, I bet. Now that I think about it, I don't think I'm going to be able to put potatoes in this. So, it's a bit limited, but I'll try. But I think I'm going to fail miserably. Yep. Because these don't take potatoes. I just remembered that. So I will go and get this dropped off. So it helps a little bit. I mean, I can still get these 3 crops done. Sadly, I can't get the other one done. Come on. This is not fun, but it's coming. Come on. Just now that I have this done, I don't really care if I drive through the field, because at this point there's no crop to destroy. It is harvested. So we will go ahead here and drop that off, and then I'll go get the crampy and get my potatoes, and I'll be done. But a little bit of a different way to do it, and definitely, I think, quicker and easier to work with, at least for these crops. So hold on. There we go. Soybeans. Drop the nearly 4,000 liters in there. There we go. And then we just need the root crops. But no, what I'm trying to do here too is what I'm kind of bad at, which is get this topped up when I'm on, because then what that creates is a need to suddenly go feed pigs when I've got nothing else to do. And that's not necessarily the most efficient way to do things, because right now, if we think it through, like, my harvest is done. Next time I need to do anything on the server will be when I am going ahead and working in the spring and planting again. Or doing the lime, because at this point I think I do need to lime. I know I need to lime the one field. I should check if now both are requiring it, because I may just do the lime all at once in the one season. So let me not letting me disconnect here. Why not? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong key? Okay, no. Just because it's not. Interesting. This truck is always a bit of a challenge, I will say that. I am on the right location now. Now I need to go get the crampy, get my potatoes. So yeah, but overall, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. I've drawn a blank. Old guy problems again, but I'll just head out this way and go around. But yeah, so the plan is, so field 18 is actually up as well on auction. Did not talk about that. And Nick, since that is right next to his farm, and he owns 19 and 20, he is looking to purchase that. Whoops, I need to set my trailer limit on this one. I have it set on the other one now, which I'll forget about, I'm sure, and then suddenly I'll be like, what's going on? And I'll say it just like that. You know that, right? Come on. Seriously? Because I'm not, like, completely covering the point? It's just not gonna give it to me? There we go. Alright. So, I have, like, a little pile of potato. I guess there's a few up in the corner. Like, that is the most pathetic potato pile I've ever seen. I thought it was just that little centerpiece, but there's more in the front corner. Alright, so yeah, because the challenge here is to get to a point where I can drive through, I need to get past that tree, and that just puts me dangerously close to the crop, when there's crop there. But next season there won't be. Not using that field, so again, I can do this, but oh, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about how by filling the pig food now, I'm not going to need to be on this server probably till March, so 5-6 months. If I had done what I normally do, which is don't fill it, then they would have run out of food in the middle of winter, and I would have had to come back. But at this point, they may get me through March, because it's late October, late in the day, and we'll get close, if nothing else. So, alright, so I need to plow 18, 16, and 25. Not doing all of that today. That's a lot. But I'm going to 18 first because Nick is purchasing that, and it ends in a couple days. But still, you know, that's one we know we bid on. The 16 is come and gone. Nobody bid on it, but again, I've mentioned earlier that kind of my process is, like, once it comes up for auction where it should have been ready, I don't suddenly just say, well, I'm not going to get it ready. It just is the trigger of, hey, it came up for auction, it should be ready. Certainly have been a little more lax with those fields, that I don't need to move heaven and earth to do it, but you know, if someone bids on something, I do want to clear it up, and there is some debate potentially, I think, of rented bidding on 25, which would be cool to have one of those, excuse me, to have one of those giant fields actually be worked by an FM. So it's not 1, it's not 4, so it's certainly smaller. We were looking at 1 and 4, or I was earlier, because the couple of the FMs are on, and we were able to have our conversation about server 225 now that I got the information that I shared. They're understanding, they get what happened now, so they feel happy that they have an answer. And it sounds like just like for me, you know, they were like, yep, that makes sense, and certainly is fair, and so forth. Right. I thought I had to go through those trees, but it's been a while since I've had to traverse anywhere on this map. So it's going to take us a little while to get down to 18, but at this point, you're not going to see anything you haven't seen already. I'm going to be plowing a field. I think if I do include anything, it'll be field 25, because that's one of the gigantic ones. It's almost 200 acres. I think it's 190 something. And again, that might not be field, that might be all the land, so there may be a couple dozen acres that are included in that 190 that aren't part of the field, but still, it's a big field. I think it's bigger than mine. It's one of the few that are bigger than mine on the map. And, you know, if I do that, I'll probably include it at the start of the next episode, because at this point I think I'd like to get this one packaged up and waiting until I get what I might want to get off of that. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm going to let you go at this point. And I will see you next time.